Well, welcome along, ladies and gentlemen, here to the stage 4 of the PowerNet Tour of Southland, the pub charity Waiau Hotel stage. And joining me here on the stage is Quinton Donalds from the Waiau Hotel. Great to have you back on board, Quinton, and thank you once again for your great supports. And of course the man that took out the stage in fine fashion, a great sprint finish with 110 riders coming to the line. Riding for Quarter Stewart Bike NZ National Team, folks, put your hands together, Greg Henderson. So receives the wine, the flowers, and the bike has been carved out by the Siberian pine of the ILT velodrome.
Awesome, mate.
Well, Greg, don't sneak away just yet. We'll get a few words off you there. Oh, Greg, of course, you've been to this PowerNet Tour of Southland a number of times and had a lot of stage victories, so it's another one notched up for you.
Yeah, it was, you know, I spoke earlier in the week that I didn't think I'd be winning this early in the week just because of the condition that I'm in. But, you know, it was a nice tailwind today, and the Yellow Jerseys team, it took, took control of the front and defended the jersey like they should. And it was, you know, more or less a procession for us in these beautiful sunny conditions. So I said to Rolly, I'll have a sprint, but you know, I don't need to train or anything. If I'm fast enough, I'll be able to win it on my own. And you know, I was lucky enough today. I found a gap and opened my sprint pretty early, and I was lucky enough to hold it to the line.
And of course, the year for you has been a big one. You've had a lot of victories and a lot of big races to take part in. Of course, the Tour of Britain most recently. Yeah,
exactly. I mean, I started at the beginning of this year, January, and so yeah, you did right. It's been a very long season, and I've had a nice holiday now. I've had 3 weeks off the bike, and just starting back now, basically. So this for me is basically 2011. It seems weird, but my season starts again now.
Well, we wish you and your team all the best for the remainder of the tour. A great stage victory, folks, for Greg Henderson from the Quarter Stewart Bike NZ team. On the day there. And the man that snuck off early on in the stage to secure himself the points, and eventually now to receive this Hydrolink Jesco King of the Mountains jersey, folks, from Team SVS. Put your hands together for George Bennett.
Yeah. What's it big from?
Well, George, we know that this race has a lot of changing of fortunes. Yesterday you're up for a spot prize after having a number of punches, climbing the hill in your sneakers there on day one. Today, adorning the polka dot jersey.
Yeah, it's always good. Things can turn around in a day. It wasn't the intention to go for the jersey today, it was more the stage. And again, it sort of went a bit pear-shaped. We lost a guy from the breakaway with a puncture. And then, we had three good riders up front, me, Clinton and Sam. But coming into the finish, Sam, they were starting to die a little bit. All of us were working hard out there all day, and with about 700 metres to go, the break, Tom finally got on us, so that was the going. But no, good day. The two of us from MSVS up on the King of the Mountains class. But we're still going to be focusing on stage wins, and now that GC's gone for us, it's we've got a lot of more opportunities to work on.
It's great with this tour, like on all tours, of course, lots of classifications to battle for, but this KOM over the last few years has also had a lot of great battles right down to the last day, and of course Joe Cooper, he's in the mix there as well, so you had one of the Subway boys with you.
Yeah, Joe's someone I've actually battled with the King of the Mountains last year at New Caledonia, right down to the very last sprint on the last day. So I'm sure it's going to turn out to be something similar this year. No doubt I'm going to give it all I can and focus on this classification. But no, Joe's a very strong rider, and there's a lot of other guys you can't count out.
For sure. Well, we look forward to seeing how that story unravels on the roads of Southland here, folks. Would you put your hands together for the leader of the Hydrolink Jesco King of the Mountains, George Bennett from Team SVS. Motorbike for the day, to see firsthand how it's all happening out on the roads of Southland. And you would have seen this man up in front for the majority of it before he did have a bit of a mechanical, but he holds on to the Harcourt Sprint Ace jersey. Folks, from Pure Black Racing, Roman Van Uden. Well, Roman, another day in green, but of course another big stage here this afternoon to try and defend it.
Yeah, I was hoping to get a lot more points early on this morning. There was like 8 sprints within the first 15k, and I sort of missed a few, so I had to get in the early move. And I was planning on picking up a few more there, but unfortunately had a puncher and had to go back to the field. So today's going to be a really fast race, or this afternoon, and yeah, going to have to ride it pretty hard.
And you're right, there is a lot of sprints, isn't there? I mean, I know when we're announcing them for the crowds and things, only a matter of 100 or 200 metres apart at times.
Yeah, it's pretty full on. You've got to be really on your toes just to make sure you pick up all the points and don't let anyone get ahead of you.
It was interesting to note Clinton Avery, who was away with you there, was that a man you had to keep a close eye on because he picked up quite a few points along the road.
Yeah, he's been covering some of the points for his teammate Bevan Mason, who I think was sitting on 3rd in the points. But after he got away up the road, I was thinking he's probably going to be closing on me pretty quick, so I'm going to have to watch out for him for the rest of the race.
Well, we look forward to seeing this man in green this afternoon, folks, for the Harcourt Sprint Race. Would you put your hands together for Roman Van Uden from Pure Black Racing? He used to be on the shoulders of the man from day one, folks. Would you put your hands together from the Benchmarks team, Daniel Barry? Well, Daniel, like a few of these guys now, you're starting to settle into the classification colours.
Yeah, well, it's been a few stages now, I guess, but I think this afternoon will be a real test to see if we can hold on to it.
I was going to say, this morning's stage, really not a lot of testing going on there with the jersey. You had the opportunity to sit back, maybe observe some of the opposition.
Yeah, hasn't been too eventful for us so far.
But you're right, this afternoon, of course, traditionally the winds have picked up and there's a bit of a breeze starting to pick up along here. Have you ridden this particular stage before and know what to expect?
Yeah, I rode it last year and I found it pretty challenging, but I think we've come better prepared this year and it should be a good afternoon.
Well, the good thing is for this year we don't have to shorten the stage due to the winds, the rain and the hail, so all things being equal, we'll start in the sunshine this afternoon. We'll see you there in the pink jersey, of course. The man leading the PSIS Under-23 title, folks, Daniel Barry of Benchmark Homes. For the powerful Share the Road team. So 6 riders in the teams this year, folks. Justin Kerr has drawn the short straw, his first time, so he gets the interview. Just the 3. Okay, well, Justin, and it's another stage out of the way for the tour, another stage in which the team continues to dominate.
Yeah, well, you know, they're all dangerous stages, but this stage is renowned for getting a bit windy, so it's good to tick it off. And we had the 4 guys rolling on the front today with Jack and Jeremy sort of getting a free ride, so we were happy with how it went. And you know, we didn't particularly want to catch that breakaway up the road, but you get within sort of 30-40 seconds with 10k to go, and a couple of other teams came up and helped us out and brought it back. But yeah, no, we're happy to be here.
I was going to say, we've often talked about the battle between you guys and the likes of the Hayden Ralstons, but Clinton Avery away in that break there this morning. I think he's just over a minute odd behind the leads, and that was starting to open up just over a minute there for quite some time.
Yeah, I mean, with when Roman got his flat and that break went down to 3, made our job a lot easier. But Clinton's only 2 minutes up, so you know, if we give him 30 seconds today and he gets 30 seconds tomorrow, all of a sudden he's a threat. So we were never going to let that go to 3 or 4 minutes. We always kept it at a minute, and then we knew we could bring it back if we needed to.
Well, there's certainly always a lot of tactics here on the tour, folks. With the team leading the Winsley's team leader scoreboard here is, of course, Share the Roads. And the man, as we said, took it out on day 1 to the big climb to Bluff Hill, folks, from Share the Road, Jeremy Yates. Well, Jeremy, we've talked before about the weather conditions and things and that here. You've had another good day, but the breeze is starting to pick up for this afternoon.
Yeah, this afternoon stage could be an interesting one, especially down the coast. It's blown up here before in the past, so yeah, our team's strong enough to step up to the challenge, so we'll see how it goes.
And from a rider's perspective, do you prefer the one stage or two stages in the day? What's the sort of difference there for those that are new to the sport?
2 stages is never nice, but you get what you're given on this tour, so yeah, it's just a matter of working with what you got. Ideally single stage days are more my preference, but I had an easy ride this morning. The Share the Road boys did a fantastic job and yeah, gave me a free ride on the back, so yeah, I'm good to go this afternoon and yeah, hoping to get away.
Well, we look forward to seeing the battle on the roads once again, folks, for this coveted yellow jersey, the PowerNet Limited to Tour leader Jeremy Yates from Share the Roads.